A few years ago, I had the opportunity to meet my #1 fan, and since then, she and I have become quite close. But she said something that really surprised me about why she likes to watch me on TV. You see, for her, and for a lot of her friends, television is one of the only spots where they get to see green spaces, because they live here, in this retirement community in the heart of the city that has no real access to gardens for the elderly. So on this episode of Green Force, we're gonna do something a little bit different in her memory. This time, we're gonna bring the outside in.
The residence is about 25 years old. We are a not-for-profit building. The people who live here are seniors. A lot of our residents have sold large homes. They've come from the country, and to have to move down into downtown Toronto and settle in a small one-room apartment is really difficult. They miss their backyards, they miss going out and gardening.
I am a gardener, really. I tended the garden for 20 years.
Yeah, it's nice to have plants around. I wished I could look better after plants in my own apartment.
My father owned a lot of greenhouses in the flower town of Canada.
So if we had some greenery here and some atmosphere where they could feel they're on a patio or terrace, I think they would just thoroughly enjoy it.
Perhaps if it's fixed up a little nicer and a little bit more inviting, it might appeal to a lot more people.
Now, was this the room that you were talking about?
This is our sunshine room.
Well, I guess you get a little bit of sunshine.
Yeah,
from those
once in a
windows.
while, yeah.
Wow, okay. Going to be a bit of a challenge.
Uh-huh.
But what I want to do here is I want to actually create an indoor garden.
Okay,
So
yep.
that they can use it all year long.
That would
All
be
right?
great.
We can do that here.
That would be great.
Now, what's this currently being used for?
I use it, I come early in the morning and read the newspaper here.
If we have any special occasions, I come, but not generally speaking.
We used to play ping pong. There's a table there, but it hasn't been used lately.
And I use it mostly to read and be a quiet place with just a few people.
Many of them come and try to care for plants they've brought down here.
Ideally for me, I'd like to start from a blank slate.
Okay.
So I'm going to remove absolutely everything, okay?
Okay.
Keep the plants because they belong to somebody, but I would
Yes.
like to start from a fresh slate in this space. Is there anything else I have to keep?
Well, they like the birds. Other than that, I would say it's free for all. You could do whatever you wish.
Then if I was to do something natural, would that be inviting to bring people down into here?
Yeah, that would be amazing. A lot of our residents have walkers there with canes, so to get outside is difficult.
There's very little in the way of gardens around this particular area. And many people cannot walk that far if there is a garden.
All right, then what we're gonna do is I'm going to take some measurements. I'm gonna do up a design and I'll bring the design back to you, okay?
Okay,
And at that
okay.
point, we'll kind of figure out what's gonna work best for everybody that lives
Okay,
here. Okay,
that'd be great.
Easy, right?
Yeah, fantastic.
No problem.
Thanks.
I'm really excited about this project, not just because I have a personal attachment to the space, but as a landscape designer, I never get a chance to do interiors. So this time, I'm gonna work on bringing the outside in. Even though this room is basically a square, it has some really awkward features which make it tough for design. Now I've got the big window at one end, which is a focal point. I have the pillar in the opposite corner, which is structural, so I can't remove it. And finally, I have a big blank wall with nothing on it. So to create some balance and harmony in the space, the first thing I'm going to add are 3 faux pillars right here. And then, to balance out that symmetry, I've got 2 lattice panels on this side. Now that I have all the architectural details done in this space, I get to start putting in the fun stuff. And because this window at the end of the room is always going to be the focal point because that's where the natural light comes in, I want to play that up a little bit. So underneath the window, I'm planning to put in a water feature. That way, for those seniors who have visual impairments, not only will they hear the sound of the birds, but they're also going to hear the sound of the water trickling over the stones, which makes this space even more inviting. Remember, I'm trying to create an outdoor patio feel in an indoor space. So I'm bringing in natural elements, things like stone and slate and cedar. And once I figure out a spot to put all those existing plants, I can finish this design, put all those materials into it, and take it to Rhonda and get her seal of approval.
this is the design, okay? This is the concept for the sunshine room, all right?
Yep.
Keeping in mind that because I'm a landscape designer, I'm using outdoor elements and I'm bringing those inside.
Okay.
Okay? First of all, you'll see that this is a slate tile floor.
Wow.
I've chosen slate not just because it's a natural stone, but also because it's slightly abrasive, it's rough, so that it's good traction for people who are walking on it.
Right.
Okay?
Yep.
This is the existing pillar.
Right?
Now this is the one that has the big pink wallpaper thing on it.
Okay. Oh, good. Get rid of that.
Well, I can't get rid of the pillar, but what I can do is I'm gonna wrap it and a few of these other spots here,
Okay.
which are gonna be faux pillars, I'm wrapping them in stone.
Oh, good.
Underneath the window in this space,
Right.
I'm gonna do a water wall, so you can kind of see it here. The water's gonna trickle down the front face of the stone.
Wow, that's amazing. The water's a big issue. I know a lot of residents have said, can we somehow get a water fountain or something on our little patio?
And it's gonna go into this large reservoir here,
Wow.
which is gonna be a koi pond.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So we're gonna have fish in it, we're gonna have aquatic plants and stuff.
Oh.
Hopefully some lotus and some things that really smell great.
Oh, nice.
Remember what was here before, this is where all the original plants were, okay? And because we're gonna do the reservoir, I've got a new home for those. In between these pillars, I'm gonna do a series of shelves.
Okay.
Okay, those shelves will have individual lighting systems so that they have grow lights helping the plants grow over here. Any questions so far?
I'm wondering about the furniture. You said you're bringing in some furniture?
Yes.
Okay, so patio sort of furniture?
It is outdoor furniture,
Okay.
but it's fairly sturdy, okay? It is deep-seated, but they have arms on the chair so
Okay.
that the assisted people can get out themselves.
That will be amazing.
Good.
We had birds.
You're still gonna have birds.
Okay.
The bird cage I'm gonna move to over here.
Okay, great.
Okay. On each side of it, I'm planning to put in cedar panels.
Okay.
Okay, so it kind of gives a little bit of separation to the room.
Yeah.
You're feeling good about this?
Beyond what I ever dreamed of.
Good.
Fantastic.
Then with your permission,
Okay.
basically at this point, we're gonna start ripping out the old carpeting, okay? And I'm gonna go shopping for the stone to wrap the pillars.
That's great.
Fantastic.
Go shopping.
Then
Go
that's what we're
shopping.
gonna do.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We can start removing a bunch of the stuff. I wanted you to see the space sort of in process, okay?
Okay.
Are you all right?
Should I panic?
The Green Forest team is helping out a seniors residence called Fellowship Towers, which is located in one of the busiest areas of downtown Toronto. The people who live in this apartment building are not always able to go outside, so I'm bringing the outdoors in.
Now that we have Rhonda's permission to go ahead with the construction, we can start removing a bunch of the stuff that's already in place, like that pink wallpaper and the old carpeting. While the crew's doing that, it gives me an opportunity to slip out and start picking the stone that I want to use to really create the ambiance in that room.
Morning, Carson.
I am shopping for some walling stone this morning, and I thought this might actually look really well in the spot that I've got in mind for it.
Okay, well, the panels on the left are all under the name of Bradstone. Bradstone is manufactured to simulate natural stone.
Yep.
It comes in a 4-inch depth, similar to a conventional brick.
How much does it weigh then?
Heavy, 40 pounds a square foot.
Really? Okay, so that's heavier than I wanted to do because I'm totally doing for aesthetic only. What about this stuff?
Yes, this is under the name Stone Rocks, which we began producing a couple years ago. We produce it in 4 different styles and 8 different colors, so you've got lots of choice.
Then how much does this stuff weigh per square foot?
This is 8 to 10 pounds a square foot, so you don't require any footing. It's not a structural product.
Much better. Now these look like they're individual stones, so that's one piece.
Yes, it is.
Okay, and what about this?
This is precision ledge. This is a panel system which comes in lengths roughly 24 inches by 6-inch heights. It allows a little ease in installation and it's a little quicker to install.
I do like that look very much. In fact, this is similar.
Mountain ledge, very random, but you do get horizontal looking lines because of the texture of the material.
Okay, you know what? I want to go with the mountain ledge. What color selection? Is it just the 3?
No, in all 5 styles that we manufacture, they come in 8 different colors, so you have the potential of 40 different options.
Then here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make an executive decision right now. I'm gonna go with the mountain ledge stone, and I like it in the sandstone beach. Is that easy?
Very easily done.
Okay. See, shopping with me is fun and easy.
Thank you.
Today's a really important day because we're actually building things today. We're putting in faux pillars, we're putting up walls to hold stone material to, we're building a water feature.
I wanted you to see the space sort of in process.
Okay.
Are you all right?
Should I panic? Well, I was a little shook up at the beginning because there's a lot of tearing up and wood on the wall, but I know there's an end in sight.
This is the stone that I wanted to show you for the floor.
Oh, that's nice.
This is a natural stone product. However, it is designed for an indoor application.
Okay.
Okay, but because it's natural stone, it's going to work with the other elements that I have planned for this space.
Okay.
These are the pillars.
Okay.
I talked about wanting pillars in here to separate the space so that we can put plant shelves in.
Right.
So you will have plants all down here and all down there.
Great.
Okay. But these pillars are being wrapped in stone. Now that's the stone that you're going to see wrapping the whole thing.
Oh, that looks lovely. That's great.
And more importantly, this is man-made.
Oh, okay.
Right? So there's no maintenance.
Okay.
So once these pillars are done, you never have to worry about them.
Okay.
So you're going to have pillars all the way around, down into here, and in fact, it's also going to come down here onto this wall.
Okay.
Now this wall is a little bit different because this is your water wall.
Oh, that's the talk of the town.
I believe it.
Can't wait.
That's the one thing that everybody's focused on. I mean, it's great because it's something I can deliver, but the rest of the room is just going to be icing on the cake, apparently. This whole length is all going to be water feature, okay? Right to here.
It's great. I say let it roll.
That's
Let's go.
what I wanted to hear.
Okay.
Perfect.
With a completely blank slate to work from, it's time for the Green Force team to start bringing this space to life. First thing to be built are my new stone walls. With an unexpected change to the plan, I slipped out to get more stone product while the Green Force team continued to work on the pond. Needless to say, the residents of Fellowship Towers are eager to get their sunshine room back.
Hey, Tino.
Hi, Carson. Nice to see you again.
Yeah, I don't know if you're going to say that once I explain what I'm here for. I screwed up a little bit, okay? I'm designing a project, and I'm using man-made stone throughout the whole space, all right? But I just found out that the water feature that I want to use, I can't use a man-made product in that because the water will destroy it over time. So I need a real stone.
Not a problem.
So this is your only real stuff, right?
Yes.
Okay, and these are thin sliced pieces?
They're very thin, yeah. They're one to 1.5 inch.
So it goes on like a veneer?
Yes, it does.
But how heavy is it?
Anywhere between 40 to 60 pounds per square foot.
Tino, that's really heavy.
It is.
So I'm gonna have to do a really heavy duty reinforced wall to hold this up.
Yes.
Wow, of course the real stuff always makes it more complicated,
That's
right?
Yeah.
You know what, I like this stone very much here, but that's probably too close to the man-made stone that I'm doing. Okay. So let's try something a little bit different. I like this look.
Okay.
Rustic Wilderness Brown. That's a very nice stone.
Okay.
And if we're gonna do this in water feature with the water trickling down, it's gonna look a little bit darker, right?
Yes, it will.
Actually, can we get it that color?
Yes,
Do you have
can.
that available?
Yes, you can get it all in dark. Yes.
Dark, so it's almost like a black.
Yeah.
Okay, and we can load that up and I can take it with me?
Of course.
Because Tino, I'm in trouble.
Okay.
I gotta get this fast.
No problem.
The guys are waiting for this project.
Okay.
I heard you brought a delivery of good stuff for me.
Yeah, I thought I'd bring some plants and fish.
It's gonna be very interesting to see what happens because these are a lot of outdoor plants and we're putting them in an obvious indoor application, so it's gonna be interesting to see what they do.
Green Force is helping the residents of Fellowship Towers by building them an indoor summer patio. While outside, it's still very cold and wet.
Now I chose this color for a very specific reason. I already have a lot of cooler elements in this space with the slate tile floor and the water feature, so I wanted the area in between the pillars to be a little bit warmer. So I went with this great hay color. But there's another reason. This is where the plant shelves are going to go, and as you can see, it's a great contrast to the green of the leaves.
The Green Force team is racing along to get this project complete. We've laid the slate tile floor. Now we're building lattice room dividers out of all natural cedar to help break down this very large space into more manageable sections. We've almost completed the decorative stone pillars, and the only construction left to do in this room are the finishing touches on the water wall and the pond.
Well, the space is slowly coming together, but we have a lot of the elements in already. We've got my lattice panels, which help separate this room from the exercise room. We have our fantastic water feature, which is partially working now, but once this is full of plants, you can envision how lush and beautiful that's gonna be. But more importantly, you can see how the beautiful dark stone matches the tiling on the floor. Everything in this space is about symmetry, including these stone panels, which actually mimic the column that's on the other side of the room. And now we have all the shelves in between them with the grow lights, which are gonna be perfect home to the new plants. And as you can see, these are gonna be big, beautiful, and full of green, which is what I'm supposed to be doing. As you can tell, this water wall is a little bit loud for comfort. So what I'm doing is I'm putting in these tiny little elbows to help redirect the flow. That is going to take away a lot of the sound issues. You see, it's these streams which go straight down into the reservoir which create the most noise. But when you put the elbow in, you redirect it against the wall and it makes it a lot quieter. The other thing these help do is oxygenate the water. And that is going to be great for the fish which are coming later to help me finish off my project. Hey, Teresa.
Hey, Carson, how are you?
Good. I heard you brought a delivery of good stuff for me.
Yeah, I thought I'd bring some plants and fish. I love the project.
Thank you. What'd you bring me?
Well, I brought you some Acorus.
Okay.
Love the smell. Every time you brush it, smell it.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Isn't that wonderful?
That's great, especially for everybody who's visually impaired.
Oh, yeah.
That's very nice.
Very nice. And I brought you some Monk's rhubarb.
I've used this in landscaping all the time. It's Rumex, right?
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens because these are a lot of outdoor plants and we're putting them in an obvious indoor application. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do.
Well, what I did was I tried to pick a lot of plants that didn't flower, so therefore the light requirements aren't going to be as high as the ones that do flower.
Now, what about the fish?
Fish need to be floated for 45 minutes, and that way the water will be the same temperature when you release them.
Okay, and this entire unit has a filtration system in it.
Oh, they'll be happy. They'll be great.
Perfect. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You're
This is
welcome.
going to be fun playing in the water.
Oh, wow, there's tears, I think. Feels like I'm on a tropical island. Wow, that is, I can't believe it.
With just a few small details to take care of, the newly designed Sunshine Room will be ready to present to Rhonda and the residents of Fellowship Towers.
I specifically chose koi for this water feature because not only are they hardy, but when it comes to outdoor fish, koi are the most colorful. And once I release them in their new home, I can go and get Rhonda. You ready to see this?
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I can't believe it. Wow. Feels like I'm on a tropical island.
It was such a great experience because she came in not knowing what to expect, completely overwhelmed and blown away, and as she said it in her words, we left her speechless.
It's like I'm outside. I can't believe, I just can't believe it's all here. Like, it just feels like I'm on an outdoor terrace and it's the middle of February in downtown Toronto. This is, it looks twice as big. I can't believe it. You've totally changed this whole room.
Well, there are a few things I want to show you. Okay, you saw the furniture, obviously. I want to point out the tile.
Love the tile. It makes everything look so huge.
One of the things about using dark tiles really expands the space.
Okay, no, it looks twice as big.
But we kept it warm by the man-made stone.
Wow, there's tears, I think.
And we did bring in more lighting.
Yes, no, I can see that. It's a nice lighting. It feels like sunshine.
Good.
It feels like the sun is here. This is unbelievable.
Go take a look at the water feature.
Fish, we have fish. And the water's coming down. I can't believe you pulled it off. It's unbelievable. They have been asking for a water fountain for years, and it's just something we could never pull off. So it is beyond what we were ever thinking we'd ever get. The furniture, I love it. This will be fantastic for them.
It is outdoor furniture, right? But it's lightweight. So they can move this space around and use it as they need to.
Right, no, this is amazing.
Good, well,
no, this is far beyond.
Fantastic, and I know there are a bunch of people outside those doors just waiting to come in. So we should go get them.
Bursting, yes.
Lead the way.
All right.
I think it's magnificent. Just beautiful.
It's a miracle! We really did a beautiful thing, making this room more interesting.
Love the fish and I love the trellis and I think the plants are just beautiful. And of course the furniture. Oh, furniture is it's absolutely delightful.
I used to come to this building to visit my friend Peg, who used to live here. And she made me realize that as a landscape designer, I take it for granted that everyone has access to outdoor spaces. But for some, like these residents, that wasn't true until now. Through the hard work of the Green Force team, we've given them an outdoor space in an indoor location that they can use all year round, and one that I am very proud of because it's changed their lives. My name is Carson Arthur. Thanks for watching.
Very sophisticated, and yet it's got the feeling of the forest in it.
It's so much nature, looks like a patio, and I think we're going to have a crowd now in the programs because we have so many programs going on here, and people will be coming for sure.
It's transformed completely. It's like being out in the back garden, and I know that Peggy McLeod, who I knew, who this is dedicated to, would be so pleased.